Alrighty guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. So I've done some changes today to the settings, lowered the bitrate, hopefully the lag reduces. We're gonna have to test things for the next couple of streams till we get it right. Can you guys hear me okay? Give me a quick voice check and smash the like. It's a Monday. I just got back from the gym. Double sound. Oh, my bad. Where is that coming from? Double mic sound or double music? How about now? I'm not sure why that's happening. All right, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ.
So we've been trading the markets for almost a decade now, and if there's one thing we've learned, it's that the biggest opportunities are missed because there's just far too much going on. There's too much to analyze and not enough time. It can all get extremely stressful, and that's just simply not Mango. So over the past few years, we developed the Mango dashboard to eliminate the stress and strip away the complexity. Instead of slaving away in front of the screen all day, the Mango dashboard will narrow down opportunities for you with a single click using our quick filter buttons. You'll get access to trend signals across all timeframes, as well as volatility profile across all timeframes. There's bullish and bearish hidden divergences, Ichimoku big trend signals, as well as buy zones and sell zone markers. And it's all shown in a simple way. And guess what, guys? It doesn't end just there. For the advanced trader, the dashboard also gives you access to the Mango view, which helps you mark out FVG support and resistance zones to help you milk out those extra profits. We also have key trend analysis indicators to make sure you're always on the right side of the trend, as well as the Mango Ichimoku cloud with the Mango settings to help you capture those big wins. You can find all of this at app.mangoresearch.co. And what's more is that you can try it all out for free.
Alrighty, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are things going? Will be your comment. Let me just sort things out over here for a sec. You guys can hear me okay, right? You guys can see I'm probably looking like ass today because I had a pretty rough workout too. It was supposed to be deadlift day. I tried 2 sets. Both sets, my glutes were just giving out on me. So I was just like, F it. My hamstrings too. I was just like, no. Not going through that again. Today I'm here essentially for you guys, so we can answer questions in regards to any queries you guys have in regards to the plan, right? because we are following the plan from 2022 December. Things are going according to the plan. Just a quick housekeeping for everyone. Let's switch to the charts. Honestly, let's be quick today. Oh, you guys can't see me. All right. I did upload a trade update in the premium video section, an update on a trade. I did list out everything we discussed in the Discord, right? So go ahead and check the announcement section. So and let me know, guys, if you guys are enjoying the premium video section over here, because this is a beta feature. This is something that we're testing out. We have been monitoring how many people are keeping track of the premium videos, how many people are following it, etc., etc. And accordingly, we will assess whether to keep this going, because it is a lot of effort to, we are essentially doubling the work that we do to keep the premium section videos going. So yeah, keep us posted on how what you're enjoying about it, what you're not enjoying about it, etc., etc. It also serves as a really, really good way for me to upload content that otherwise YouTube would punish me for. Speaking of which, I will be uploading a video either tomorrow or day after, so either Tuesday or Wednesday, on macro combined with Bitcoin. So basically my view on the upcoming 6 months and how I think Bitcoin is gonna react to that, right? So it's that those kind of videos don't do well on YouTube, and I get a bunch of unsubscribes because people don't want to hear that. People just want to hear up or down, right? So I can use this as an avenue to post more complicated ideas that may not be for everyone. Let's go ahead and read the comments before we start. I mean, today we're going to be reading the comments a lot. Sean, do you mind mentioning the MRE and how you were talking about it expanding and contracting, etc.? Thank you. Yeah, sure. We can go over that on the weekly time frame. I like that they're more focused on one subject. Yeah, they're a lot more focused. Like today's video too. Today's video I was able to also like go on a little of a side tangent on talking about psychology and what you guys need to be focused on struggles, etc., right? Things that, again, YouTube punishes me for. Corey Lona says, love the premium videos. I would like the structure of the premium video page to be a bit neater. It's definitely not aesthetically pretty. Yeah, it's not a priority for us right now because we want to see whether people are actually enjoying it before we work on the UI of the page. You guys can click on the link and go directly to the main video page, right? By the way, it's just like how the dashboard initially started off as a MVP. I think very few of you saw the initial dashboard, right? It did not look like this at all, but it did give you the raw trend analysis, right? And now it's turned into this beauty. So that's how I like to do things. I have a background, by the way, in software engineering and product management. Whenever I did release product features to our customers, it was always first the main value, right? So the MVP, and then we worked on making things pretty. So if you guys are actually enjoying the value, then we can go ahead and put in the effort to make things pretty. How's it going, Carl? Because once you full screen the video, right? Let's say so at the moment you have your videos and on the list the list on the right hand side, right? Once you full screen it, it's just like watching YouTube. By the way, for those of you who don't have premium, remember, like Krisha said, you guys can get access to it for free for 3 days. If you don't like it, you're not enjoying it, you can just cancel it right after. Krisha's not here with us, by the way, because she is working on the Sprouts program that you guys can find at themangoway.com/sprouts. All right, today we're going to be focused on Bitcoin, mostly Bitcoin, and then talk about how altcoins are going to react to it. What's the story here? What have we been saying for a year and 3 months now? if the 12-hour flip short, you guys flip short. Period. That's been our hack for this cycle. Until that stops working, we're going to keep using it. Okay. Once this stops working, we're going to find something else that is likely working. But for now, this is working. It's been very easy to trade. If the 12-hour is short, you go into a short mindset on your leverage trades, on your lower time frame trades. If the 12-hour flips long, it's the opposite. You have momentum going in your favor. The 12-hour has been short for 10 days now. And that's lining up with what? With our higher time frame plan all the way from 2022 December, right? Right over here, I have 2 screenshots for you guys just to go over the plan. And the reason I'm going over the plan over and over again is to keep your nerves at rest, to keep your nerves calm. Because people are going to be like, oh my God, it's over. The bear market's over. Or rather, the bull market's over. We're going to the bear market. And no, actually, no. In fact, if we kept going up, I would have gotten super bearish. And I would have been planning my longer term vacation, 6-month vacation, if we kept going up, because I'd be like, okay, this market, we're going to go see a really, really bad bear market. But now things are okay, because what was our plan? Our plan was, hey, we long 16K for the equilibrium trade, and the best thing that Bitcoin could do was go up to $42,000 and go sideways over here. The range that we marked out over here, you can see I put in 20%. Okay, again, guys, all the way back when Bitcoin was 16,900-ish, we planned this, right? We said we're going to have a 20% range between 42,000 and 0.786 level. Well, where did Bitcoin reject? Where did Bitcoin reject, guys? Honestly, I think this is likely going to be my I don't know if I'll ever do better than this. This trade has to be one of my best trades ever. Everything went according to plan. Even this. I thought my trade from 3K to 13K was amazing, but I didn't get the top over there. Here I actually got the top, which is wow. Anyways, yeah. Let's see, man. I'm going to constantly try to improve, constantly try to get better. That's what Mango philosophy is. Keep learning, everlasting learning. That's what the Mango tree represents. And that mindset where we didn't get cocky and wanted to keep learning, keep improving, allowed us to catch this trade. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So where do we reject? 0.786. What are we doing? We're going sideways above the cloud, right? Let's turn on the cloud. Look at that. Look at this. And let's go back to what we drew out, right? Again, I was just scribbling, right? And you can see, though, we talked about, there were a few other things that we talked about, like in terms of the trigger of the trade, the exit of the trade, the 20% volatility of the trade. Everything is going according to plan. So what I'm trying to say over here for you guys is keep calm. Because if things keep going according to plan, we are going to get a pullback. That's going to be a buy opportunity. And that buy opportunity is going to line up with the cloud flipping green. Now, if you guys are in the seed program, I recommend going ahead and reading great in the seed private chat. Okay, if you guys are in the seed program and not in the seed private chat, please PM me. But there was a great conversation between Julian, Benito, and Ryan Adams, I believe, where they talked about when the cloud is flipping green, right? And that is going to line up with my thesis as well in tomorrow's video, where I talk about the macro situation and how Bitcoin is going to react to it. So I'm loving how we're all coming together with our work and putting our effort together, our brains together to get a really good rounded thesis for how the year is going to unfold. I'm really excited, guys. I'm really excited for this community, really excited for the things to come. And in regards to things to come, stay tuned, because the dashboard has some amazing updates coming up very, very soon. Right, so yeah, things are going according to plan. I don't think that we should panic for the long term. But in my opinion, if I had to give you guys my thoughts on Bitcoin, short term, mid term, long term, I'm actually constructive in the short term right now. I am not constructive in the mid term until I see a few things, right? The 12-hour time frame will give us a 12-hour daily. You can use as your barometer at the moment for midterm. The reason I'm constructive on the short term is because we're sitting, look at this, daily time frame, discount in the bullish range, right? And if you switch on over to your daily time frame, do I have the daily time frame over here? Oh, Bitcoin has bounced a tad bit, eh? Okay, I was setting up the live stream. So okay, so essentially, I shouldn't move that. That's my target too. I should keep that right there. I should find a new chart. Let's go. Let's find a new chart. Go on to my purple list. This is my play around list right over here. right? So this horizontal I have over here, this green horizontal, that's a daily support range, right? And the way I like to do this, guys, is if you are on the dashboard and you see the dashboard indicating discount in the bullish range, right? Go on over to that rose time frame and look to see if we are sitting on that time frame support, right? And if you go on over to a daily time frame, like I just showed you over here, we are sitting on support because the candle hasn't closed yet. Now, if we do close underneath this level over here, that's not going to look good. And at that point, I'll be looking towards this red box getting tapped within the next, like, I don't know, week. Either way, I'm bearish in the midterm until I see a few things, right? Even if we bounce over here, by the way, that's what I mean is, even if we bounce over here, I think we could tap into this liquidity over here at around 44K, and then we could see a bigger move down like that, right? That, I know you guys don't want to hear that. I know you guys don't want to hear that, but was that part of the plan? I want to show you guys something, and you guys tell me if you remember it. How many of you guys remember this? Wait, let me hide this for now. How many of you guys remember this thesis? I did a daily video, one of the few daily videos I did, right? How many of you guys remember this? And what was the thesis here? No, it wasn't pretty. Wolvie, are you talking about this chart over here? Tops fishing. BNB could look good, man, but honestly, I would just stay away from this cycle. It could do fantastic, but for now, we could assess the chart in like a week or so, get a better idea. But for now, we don't want to. Frank, you don't remember this, man? I would have thought you'd remember this. How many of you guys remember this? I did a daily video on this. Like literally the entire video was on this idea. The rising channel, the fake out to the top, and then like we talked about our targets, of course, and then the 36,500 level being so key, because we did it before we closed above 36,500. I said, hey guys, 36,500, that's going to be the key level. If we take it, claim it, and keep it, we're going to hit our target of 42K, right? But that doesn't mean, this is what I said, that doesn't mean that we're out of the woods, because this is one of Mango's favorite patterns, whether to the upside or towards the downside. Let me go ahead and draw it out for you guys, okay? For those of you who are new here, the pattern's what? Rising channel, okay, into high time frame resistance, where we rise, break out, and then break back in, right? The same thing works towards the downside, which we've played multiple times now. Falling channel, break out, break in. Okay, the fake out, breakout pattern, right? We talked about this, and you guys did not want to hear it, which is why you guys have decided to put it out of your heads, because this meant that we break back in, okay, and then maybe if all goes well, we find support in this blue box territory, okay, which we're going to try for. We're going to try to trade that, okay? But if we lose that level, guys, oof, I'll be looking towards a deeper target. I'll be looking at a much deeper target, and my first target would be the bottom of the cloud, which is somewhere around here, 26,000 at the moment. Could get uglier, but we'll take it level by level. We don't want that, but we have to, as a community, entertain that idea, okay? Because the TA is showing that. Look at that. I'm losing viewers as I talk bearish. How does an election here impact price action? It does impact price action. It could impact price action depending on how things play out. I don't think we should talk about that right now, though. We should talk about that maybe towards the middle of the stream. Yeah, man, John Gunry, I agree with you over there. What I have not been happy with, man, while everything has been going according to plan on Bitcoin, things on the altcoin side have not been as bullish as I would have liked, right? I would have hoped to see a little bit more flows into the altcoin side of things, but right now, as things stand, we're still getting massively rewarded for being optimistic on Bitcoin, major part of a portfolio. 95% now. Before it was like I would say like 96.5%. Before it was like 99%, right? So I built my altcoin portfolio up a tad bit more. But I would like to see a good reaction on that. At this point, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it on altcoins. I'm going to give it a tad bit more time, but at one point we're going to have to like reassess our view on that, because we're not seeing flows into altcoins, not as much. Sol did really well. Cardano did okay. Ethereum is doing okay. So far, how many great altcoin trades have we caught? Cardano did half the move I expected, right? Went up to like 60 cents. I was expecting $1.20. But we got a good trade on it. 20 cents to 60 cents, not bad. But still. Yusuf Pollard says, I expect a little bit bounce before price breaks down. Dude, if price bounces and then breaks down, I think the breakdown could be a lot more brutal. If we just go down from here, we could get picked up at 36K. But if we bounce and then go down, just from my experience, I think we got to get ready for this, right? You may have missed the beginning part of the stream, but this is what I drew out. Sol, Ada, Cass all did all right, yeah. Cass, I didn't catch like the ultimate. I think you got a much better entry than I did, right? I only got it at like 0.44 or something. It's still a good trade. Show us something on the smaller time frames. I don't trade the smaller time frames, man. It's too hectic and stressful for me at my current juncture of my life. I don't need to trade the low time frames. Dominic is like, this is why as a community we need to drag a price to the upside. Yeah. About a year ago, Sean demonstrated how you can move up the price using TradingView measuring tool. Yeah, it worked, man. But for now, I think I would prefer this, dude. I would honestly prefer this. I would prefer down. Use of 3x max. You could stretch it to 5x, but you got to be careful there. If you're stretching to 5x, what you need to do is you got to have invalidations, right? Okay, I'll try to draw it out for you guys. If you're 5x leverage, okay, and you're trading a move like this, okay, on the weekly, you're going to have an uptrend on the daily, correct? Right? So your invalidation, you got to have partial invalidations on the way down, where you can't wait for price to do this on the weekly time frame, right? It's not going to happen on the daily like that, of course. It's going to happen like this on the daily, right? So what you got to do is you got to have invalidation, partial invalidations on the daily time frame or the 2-day time frame, where you're taking profits or you're exiting. You could be taking losses too, right? On the daily, right? So you're like, okay, I'm going to take 20% of my trade off if we break a daily trend. Over there, right? And then by the time price actually comes down over here, you already exited around 40 to 55% of your trade. So that way you're not getting liquidated by the time price comes down to your move. Like price could, like Bitcoin historically has done multiple 35% drawdowns, right? So a 3x leverage is going to put your position under threat anyways, right? 5x leverage and 30% drawdown while you're on the beach, you're done. That's how I assess, right? I assess my position size where I'm like, okay, or my leverage on, okay, if I'm 5x leverage, can I sit on the beach? No, I can't, because if 30% drawdown comes, I'm liquidated. And I'm on the beach, by the way, I check price only once a day, if not once every 4 days. Stress-free trading, man. How's going black? Could mean a big move once Grace. Okay, you guys gotta love this, right? You guys gotta love this. Okay, you guys gotta love this. This grayscale BS or call it what you want, man. I don't care. First, the narrative was. First, let's set the stage for Mango. Okay, Mango ignored all the bearish news over here. We ignored all the bearish news, saying nope, we're going to trade the TA. The TA is saying we're going to 42,000 to 50,000. We ignored all the bearish news, and then when we got up here, we ignored all the bullish news, the ETF news, right? Because as much as we wanted price to keep going, and I would have entertained that, and I was ready for that, I was like, yeah, sure. But I was like, nope, I'm cautious over here. I'm going to follow the plan. The news is going to be secondary to everything. And thank God we did that, right? Because now that ETF news has flipped bearish. And this is what I mean. It's not the news that matters. It's not the fundamentals that matters. What matters is how the market perceives the fundamentals, right? It perceives the news, and the narrative will always effing switch. It will always switch. And look at how the same guys that were shilling ETF news being bullish have now flipped their narrative, and they're shilling GBTC over and over. It's like, I'm like, wow, you goddamn bandwagoners. It's like they don't have any view of their own. Whatever is the bandwagoning narrative, they will just jump on that. And that frustrates me. Yes, that's exciting. Yes, that's good for content. But holy shit, man. Holy shit. Look at this. ETF news is now bearish. Because, hey, GBTC is selling. My God, man. If we just followed the TA would have. Anyways, to each their own. Sean, you remember you told us alts would be disappointed. People would disappoint people out of results to 1% expected. Yeah, man. I was hoping that I would be wrong on that, and I think I was a bit traumatized from the previous cycle where I was totally underexposed to alts. I did really well in 2019 and 2018 too, but 2021 I was totally underexposed to alts. I was hardcore exposed to Bitcoin, so I don't want to make that same mistake again. And at the moment, I think alts still have a chance. I agree with you. They just use their YouTube gains to buy and hold BTC if they're smart. Well, how though? How can you... okay. The light, I need to reduce the light here. By the way, any lag issues today, or are we good? But how do you get money? Aren't they trading their view? What are some of the new projects that I'm following? I don't talk on. I take on all the risk, and if I get a 10x, I get a 10x. If I lose, I lose alone, and I win alone. I only talk about major coins. In Seed, I do talk about them every now and then, and I give people a fair warning on how and where they should enter, exit based on liquidity concerns, etc. And they have the education with them to know not to, because yeah, I don't like doing that on YouTube. If I get wrecked, I'd rather get wrecked alone. New projects are not advised until you learn how to manage order book liquidity. Okay, I see. Yeah. No, you're right, Wolfie. If they're not, if you can actually developer activity becoming a TA meme. Yeah, dude. When I started my journey in this space. I was hardcore in the fundamentals. Like I have a background in computer science, masters. In fact, I found crypto because I was going to do my PhD, and my prof said, "Hey, check out this thing called Bitcoin." Right? That's how I found Bitcoin, and that's when I shoot her away from her. I'm like, "No, I want nothing to do with this scam." I didn't say in those words, of course, but then she showed me Ethereum, and that's how I went down the rabbit hole. I was writing explainers on the fundamentals on Ethereum. Like I explained sharding, Casper, everything. Right? I wrote, like, you can go find my articles still. They're all written. All like, if you guys are interested, I've explained proof of work, Casper, proof of stake, the differences between all of them, like in-depth analogies, fun analogies, etc. And I thought, I understand all of this so much more than everyone else. I have to have an edge in the space, right? I have to have an edge in the space, and I try to use my fundamental knowledge to make money in this market, and all I did was get wrecked, right? FA doesn't help you in the short term. FA helps you in the longer term. Frank the Tank says Sean actually cares about his community. Yeah, man, it's not my community, it's our community. It's our community. And I do care, yeah. I just want you guys to survive with me on this journey leading to 2028, man, because I was talking to one of the seedlings this morning, and he said that until he joined Seed and until he found Mango, he didn't realize the value in a community and how much it can change everything. And I said, yeah, man. I told me, like, dude, that applies 100x more to me, 100x more to me, because honestly, some of the seedlings are such close friends now, such close friends. I don't know I don't know how my days would be like without you guys, right? Like just waking up in the morning, and I honestly feel like I have a stronger bond with some of you than I do with people in real life, because I can't talk about the things I do with you guys to them. They will never understand. They will never understand. I feel so much more at ease and myself with you guys. And when things do get tough, when we do go through hard times, we have each other. We have each other's shoulders to put our head on. And that means so much. Like, even when I was trading Bitcoin back during this phase here, right? I was killing it. I had a massive win on this dump over here, right? I had a bigger position size than I should have, right? Way too big. But I felt like I was on top of the world in terms of my account growing as fast as it did. But I was depressed in regards to, I didn't know what at the time. Then I realized I was in some weird way lonely, even though I had Krisha. I was just thinking to myself, how do traders who don't have a partner like Krisha do this, right? That's when I started building Mango, and now, yeah, I haven't felt that ever since. Like, even when things got so bad, we had so much fun. Do you guys remember COVID? Like, we had so much fun. Like, all these times, man, it was just having you guys. It was just made everything better. Yeah, friends for life in this community, man. Like, I love all of you. All right. Before I get too emotional, let's talk some TA. Do institutions buy alts? No, right? They just trade them. But Ethereum and XRP, institutions just end up acting like retail when the euphoria comes, dude. Like, it's only you gotta separate smart money within the institutions and dumb money within these institutions. There's a lot of effing dumb money in the institutions. You guys should have learned that lesson if you were paying attention to institutions during this rally over here. Those guys didn't know what the hell they were talking about. They were buying the shittiest of shitcoins and thinking they were geniuses, saying that, yeah, Bitcoin's dead. Bitcoin has no use case anymore. Look at this coin. It's so goddamn fast, right? Why would I ever buy Bitcoin? This coin is so fast. Bitcoin's so slow. It has only 7 transactions per second. Blah, 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 blah. They didn't know what the hell they were talking about, right? So they just buy euphoria. They're the same. They're the same. Like, what mattered was at 10K. It was $9,200 when Paul Tudor Jones said Bitcoin is the fastest horse in town. That mattered. What mattered was guys like Michael Saylor, like these guys are smart people, right? Saying that, nope, $11,000 Bitcoin. I was shitting my pants every morning, hoping that I get my allocation in before price runs away from me. He would wake up every morning scared. These, like, that's smart. Like, Paul Tudor Jones has played a massive role in my trading journey, right? Stanley Druckenmiller, these guys who come and give Bitcoin the thumbs up, that's smart money that matters, and they do so. At like Dan Tapiero, I found him over here. I started following Dan Tapiero, hedge fund manager of 10T Capital. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, somewhere around here, right? Those guys are smart money. They don't like buy shit coins over here, right? You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the kind comments. All right, guys, this is another cool chart that you guys can keep an eye on. This is Bitcoin divided by US 10-year yield. Oh, I can go and hide this for now. We won't talk about this for now. And you guys can see it's pretty clean, eh? Pretty goddamn clean. And we're looking at the monthly time frame over here. We could get a retest and then off to the races. Could make our way all the way up to, what was that, 21,140? Cheers, Ajesh. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna take a quick drink break. I gotta refill my drink. Be right back. In the meantime,
so we've been trading the markets for almost a decade now. And if there's one thing we've learned, it's that the biggest opportunities are missed because there's just far too much going on. There's too much to analyze and not enough time. It can all get extremely stressful. And that's just simply not Mango. So over the past few years, we developed the Mango dashboard to eliminate the stress and strip away the complexity. Instead of slaving away in front of the screen all day, the Mango dashboard will narrow down opportunities for you with a single click using our quick filter buttons. You'll get access to trend signals across all timeframes, as well as volatility profile across all timeframes. There's bullish and bearish hidden divergences, Ichimoku big trend signals, as well as buy zones and sell zone markers. And it's all shown in a simple way. And guess what, guys? It doesn't end just there. For the advanced trader, the dashboard also gives you access to the Mango view, which helps you mark out FVG support and resistance zones to help you milk out those extra profits. We also have key trend analysis indicators to make sure you're always on the right side of the trend, as well as the Mango Ichimoku cloud with the Mango settings to help you capture those big wins. You can find all of this at app.mangoresearch.co. And what's more is that you can try it all out for free.
thank you. A couple of things we can talk about actually now that we're towards the end of the stream, and people who do get to get this far into the stream will be rewarded. Something else that we talked about last year, guys. I'm gonna go back on over to the weekly time frame. Gonna go on over to a new chart. Let's find a new chart. Okay, this is not it. yeah. So if you look at BLX, you can see that. Okay, so what are we looking at over here? Looking at a simple 1021 cross, right? The red moving average is the 10 simple moving average. The 21 is the yellow is the 21 exponential moving average, right? So red, 10 simple moving average. The yellow, 21 exponential moving average. This has been something that we've been using essentially as a guide to know whether to stay bullish or bearish, right? Right over here too. Okay, now we were bullish before the period, but remember, you can use it as a catalyst or simple guide for those of you who are really new to TA, right? You stay bullish as long as the 10 is above the 21, right? So you're looking for the red to be above the yellow, okay? And you're looking for price to be above the red, okay? As long as this is true, you can stay bullish. Okay, you can stay bullish. This is the ultra aggressive way of doing it. Of course, you could say, hey, you know what? I'm okay with the price being being below the red. I just want price to be above the yellow, right? So if the red is above the yellow and price is above the yellow, you can stay bullish. Now, what's going on at the moment? We got the cross right over here. Price kept going, right? Now, you can see that the weekly closed above the 10 SMA. However, if you go ahead and look at price action at the moment, right, it's a bit of a weird situation where we closed above but are opened underneath, right? Usually when you see this, you have to consider it a bearish event. You have to consider a bearish event. You be like, okay, until we close again above it, okay, I want to see a good kind of close where we're not flirting with the open and the close underneath the 10 SMA for the next week. Until we get a good close above it, I'm going to assume that this is open and close underneath, and I'm going to be looking for price to make its way up from the 10 SMA, make its way down from the 10 SMA, all the way to the 21 EMA over here. Okay, currently coming in at 37,500, right? So you could see a wick to around 36,400, and then close above the $37,500 level. So this is a trade setup that you can guys look for. Okay, but that doesn't mean that the trend is bearish. The trend only turns bearish when the red crosses underneath the yellow. So you could simply get a buy opportunity over here, right? And then price moves to the upside. In that interim, what's going to happen is this 10 SMA comes down, tracking price, okay, and then it sees, oh, hey, price is going up. So it's going to track price again, right? The 21 EMA will move. What ends up happening is we see an re-equilibrium of the moving averages, kind of like what we saw over here, right? Then you saw the squeeze, maybe a recross, double cross, and then off to the races. So it's all kind of coming together because we want equilibrium on the cloud. We want the cloud to flip green. We want equilibrium on the 10 SMA, 21 EMA. They kind of got wide, not too wide. This is a healthy retrace. We retest the 21 EMA. That would be a good buy opportunity. What do you guys think? Sounds optimal, indeed. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and look at something else. This RSI over here, it's getting a bit aggressive, right? Getting a bit aggressive. So a further push down, and this going down to the 21 EMA at that point, what we'd want to see is price kind of hold this level here, the 50 zone, right? If it does, it's going to line up with a bounce somewhere around the $36,500 region. So in a bull market, you want to see price live consistently above the yellow dotted line. You can see that right over here too, guys. We broke that line, came up for a little bit of a fake out, which is what we saw, but there was a massive divergence between where we saw price top out over here and over here, right? So reading RSI is a bit of an art more than a science. So what's the scenario for 21K? The scenario for 21K is us breaking this wedge, breaking back into this wedge. dude. So we break back into it, right? Like this, test the blue box territory, wick underneath, close back into it, and then we're hoping to God that we use the bottom of the trend line as support and go to the upside. Because if we don't, 29K is not where we stop, man. I say 26K. Yeah, weekly dynamic is around there too. So I'm expecting the next around 6 to 8 weeks to be sideways to bearish. Yeah, that's the thesis I have until I see otherwise. Until I see otherwise, and the otherwise is going to come only on the daily time frame, I guess. Above like 48K, like honestly price above 48K, and that's going to have to take time too, right? It can't just bottom up like this. It needs to go like this. Neo and Atom. Okay, you know what? We only 10 minutes left. Let's go to some altcoins. Neo. 4-hour bearish, 12-hour bearish, daily bearish, 2-day bearish, 4-day neutral. Could be a buy opportunity on the 4-day time frame since the weekly is still long. Right, so let's go look at Neo. Yeah, this is coming down for a test, dude. This is gonna be a buy opportunity, dude. Over here between 250 and 243. That's gonna be a buy opportunity. You lose that level, just exit. This is clean. This is really clean. Good chart. Those of you who are on the Mango Discord, go ahead and note this down, and let's start keep track of this one. Who's the dude who asked for this one? Droid Razor. Okay. Neo's a good chart. I'm guessing Atom's gonna be a garbage chart though. So yeah, you got your level right, 250-ish. But wait, let's put it back. Let's put back. The dynamic level is coming in at yeah, 250, and bottom of the zone is 243. Okay. And yeah, so you guys saw how I read the dashboard, right? This is how you read the dashboard. The fact that weekly is long, 4-day is neutral. This is likely a buy opportunity on the high time frames, but the low time frames are pressing down to test this trend over here. If this trend breaks, right? If the low time frames win and push this trend down, you got to exit. Okay, so it's not you're like, oh, this is looking bad, but you're hoping, your thesis is that the high time frames make it bounce. Discount in the bullish range as well, looking good. Okay, Atom. Ooh, not as bad as I expected. But it didn't do anything, man. Just stay away from this one, in my opinion. It didn't do anything. Didn't even get to the top of the range over here. What I expected it to do. To do that. I don't like it. I say it comes back down. If it breaks down over here, comes all the way back down to the bottom of the range. 645. Not looking good. Okay, ETH. We can go look at ETH. No, wait. Let's look at the mainstays. Link has been looking good. Yeah, Link is still it bounced off our weekly dynamic. Let's bounce off the weekly dynamic right over there. Good buy opportunity. Bounce top of the range. It's hovering at a TP2 zone, right? We talked about Link a lot in the beginning of the cycle. We had partial take profits over here at around 12, 11-ish, and then TP2 was around 15-ish. Didn't see continuation though, unfortunately. We exited our trade when we started seeing weakness around over here, and now it's come back to the range. I don't have any Link at all. I wanted to get a position, but wasn't convinced. So yeah, that's Link. What else? ADA, USDT. You guys know my thoughts on Cardano. Weekly test. Anything around the 45 cents to 40 cent region is going to be a buy opportunity. But you guys want to see a good reaction out of that zone. You want to see a wick and close above the dynamic. Now, the fact that the dynamic is above that zone, I may want to move my box a tad bit up over there, right? Yeah, we're going to have to reassess this when we have some more time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Cardano eventually getting its way up to $1.20, perhaps even higher based on the cloud. Okay, what else? Sol hit our targets, right? So there's not much to talk about over there. Long on the 2-day, 4-day, weekly, still one of the better looking trend profile and volatility profile charts, right? So let's go look at Sol USDT. Yeah, it's looking droopy over here. kind of descending in triangle. May want to come down all the way up to 47 cents actually. First stop at 66.47. Our target was around 130ish. Almost got there, right? We've been trading Sol all the way since here, by the way, around 16, maybe even lower, because we basically allocate our entire Ethereum stash to Sol around this region over here. I believe it was here actually, but yeah. Anyways, it's hit its main target, guys. Target 2, you guys can see we're target 1, target 2. Right, could keep going, but for now, wants to cool off. So then gas is actually doing good. Right, I mean, good compared to everything else. It's holding this level over here at around 0.0098. As long as it's holding that, it's gonna hold. If it doesn't though, you're looking for a test of 0.08. If it loses 0.08, you're looking for a big move down to 0.05, right? That would be a huge buy opportunity, but you got to exit before it comes down to that, right? You don't want to be holding all the way till that level, because yeah, you're going to lose out on too much buy opportunity down over here. All right, weekly MRE. Let's go look at that. I think I have it here, right? Still has to come down into equilibrium, man. Really wide. Yeah. So weekly dynamic is coming in at 38,000 and bottom of zone 38,000. So 38,800 to 38,000, right? So if it comes down there, you may see this come a tad bit more into equilibrium. But yeah, pretty wide. Pretty wide. Okay, any other coins, guys? Any other coins? Let's go. Yeah, I did an analysis on Sui recently. I'll do one. Maybe I'll do an update very, very soon. Long on the 4-day, long on the 2-day. Volatility blue, but trend short. Let's go look at the chart. It played out according to the daily analysis I did. If you guys watched that, if you didn't, go ahead and watch it. Where do we chart it though? I typed it wrong. Binance, probably charted Binance. Yeah, they. Oof, guys, look at that. I'm not trading Sui, yeah, but it literally came down exactly to the zones I marked. If you guys watch the lower time frames where it bounced on the initial rejection, it was on the weekly level that we marked out at $1.24, right? As soon as it lost that, boom, right? Man, this chart is trading. I should do an update on this one, and I should say I told you so. So yeah, if it loses this level, next level is 94 to around 88 cents. These green box territories are your essential trading criteria, right? Mark this as resistance. This is the middle of the zone, and this is the bottom of the zone. So you can trade it between the resistance to the middle and then back to the resistance if it does get up there. If it loses level, you're trading it down to the support over here. If it loses this support, it should not lose this support level. It should not lose this, because if it loses this, it could come all the way down to, man, I'd be looking somewhere deep down into the middle over here, man. 60 to 70. Let's go below. Is it on the dashboard, man? Blow. Neutral on the daily. Oh, 4-day long, 2-day long. What's going on? Isn't this that NFT platform? Getting good. Yeah, pretty constructive, especially when you consider the rest of the market at resistance over here, though. Yeah, man. I would set alerts here, guys, on this one. Look for the 4-hour to flip and the 12-hour to flip. Discount on the bullish range. Damn. You can see how easy the dashboard makes all of our analysis. It's like things that you would have otherwise missed. So you could hunt for a higher low here, and if it takes out this region, discount the bullish range, right? So if it takes out this region over here, you'll be looking for this to come back down to 42 cents. Currently sitting at 59. Hunt for high low somewhere around here. Loses 54. Looking for this to come all the way down to 42. Loses 42. Next target 31. Yeah, lines up on the weekly too. 31. Okay, next coin. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, Ben. Thanks for joining. I think we're done. I think we got all the altcoins. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. And I'm glad there was no lag today. Seems like we fixed it. Until the next one, do the mango way, do the easy way, do the stress-free way. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Wolby. Thank you, John. Thank you, who am I forgetting? Ajay, who's no longer here. Dominic, I'm glad you made it this time. Yusuf, Pollard as well, man. I remember you from the comments. Glad to see you in the live stream. Was awesome having you in here. Good questions. I like the questions. And Blag. Blag says, perhaps the ceilings can post breakdowns of the premium setups will lead to more discussion, better understanding and answer to Corey's question on premium. Yeah, that's a good idea, man. I need you guys to take initiative on that, and I will follow up as well. That is a really good idea. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Cor. Good to see you, man. Love having Cor here. Cor is one of our oldest seedlings. OG. See you guys in the next one. Bye.